sure who this is. This is supposed to be Linda. It looks different. It reminds me of back in this one. Yes, the old double Paulus technique. Definitely on the cards here. Look, 5 beetles. And here we go. Now, we might think this is, a split. It does look a bit funny, like it could be, but by the same token, is it? Or are they just making it look like that to make us think like that? Like Paddy Duke show idea. But in reality, we are getting a cameo here because, I mean, there is a difference in these two. Paul's all over the place here. The drummer looks like a Paul. Where was it there? There's that Paul on the drums there. Come on, Paul on the drums. There's that old Beatles singlet, coming down the stairs. It stopped on me. Them YouTube players sometimes, I'm the only one that has trouble with this stuff. And then now it's just locked. Hang on a second. I'll just stop it and we'll start again. Yes, we seem to have 2 Pauls all over the place here. Here's certainly another person who could be Paul. And look at this one. That's the real Beatles style look, isn't it, of a Paul? Oh, they've been playing with our heads with this more than we thought, that's for sure. That'll end, I don't know. When it goes up closer, it looks a bit different. I want to get this drummer. Must be here somewhere, the drummer. The expression on its head here, it certainly really pulls little expressions through its clips. We've all known that about the Beatles for years, just fascinating. Most people don't look at these things, they just look at the surface and absorb it in like you're meant to. But actually, if you look at it a little bit closely and then don't, but once you know what they're on about. Heaps of layers of deception. See, that saxophone player looks like Paul. There, yeah, he was the drummer. I thought that, see, so they're really monkeying with us here, aren't they? There's Monkey Paul. And I don't know whether this is Denny Lane or who it is. Gee, it looks like Paul. Not quite like the other Pauls, but close enough that it could pass. Let's see. Look at this. Look at this look on this face here. Very monkey Paul. In my Paul. And this is a trip out, this Paul McCartney business, there's no doubt about it. They come running for it. So yeah, the girls come chasing the beetles, and this guy's stuck in the pond, and then he has to help them. And looking for duping delight. Duping delight indeed. Duping delight everywhere with the beetles, there's no doubt about that. There's that saxophone player. Head down, see the... Where was that? Yes, another Paul here playing saxophone. We're supposed to be a picture, I'm thinking of Paul and Mike McCartney, but I wonder whether it looks very twinish, doesn't it? And Mike certainly looks not much like Paul, as a matter of fact. So it's another puzzle in the puzzle, another piece in the puzzle. And this is supposed to be him and Mike here, but certainly one could play the other looking at these photos here. This was a drastic change in Mike. And this is a strange torso, Paul. Certainly they do a lot of photoshopping. Carrying babies, Paul, no surprise on that one, is there? And there's tall Paul and short Paul and medium Paul. Paul for every day of the week, I tell you. So that's supposed to be Mike and Paul there. But then there's this Pauline idea, of course. It's a weird bit too, isn't it? Just fascinating how weird it is. And then there was that thing I found with that Sister Charlotte that looks like John Lennon. It was bizarre in itself. In case you haven't seen those videos, go back and watch my videos and you should run across it. Oh, look, freshen up, did it say? Coming up, freshening up. Freshen up with Paul McCartney. Yes, here it is, Sister Charlotte with George, Sister Nyla. Very interesting indeed. Yoga Esoteric, that comes up the name of the site there. Oh yeah, so this is Christmas, and what have you done, eh? A nun's testimony. The nun looks like John. And the nun looks like George. And the double Pauls. It doesn't get much better when it comes to spellcraft, does it, than the Beatles and their stuff. Oh, here's a few pictures of George and John years back. Here's a slightly different Paul. Grand Central. Oh, some breaking news from NASA. Truly fantastic. If we've ever seen it. Mini moon. Like mini me, we have the mini moon. It's equal to
seen this before now, wouldn't you? But no, as you know, every now and again NASA fully does pull a rabbit out of a hat. Maybe they just put the little mini moon up there. Good old NASA. We have 2 moons. Yes, this is exactly right. Incredible, fantabulous, supercalifragilistic, and expialidocious. And we see using the Pan stars. Good old Pan. Oh, these people are truly fantastic and they love a bit of humour. And they've put the word flat right in the middle of the page here. Disc-shaped space. Flat disc-shaped space. It connects the centre of the sun to the centre of the earth. Now what's interesting about this thing too is it's only 120 feet by 300 feet. Well, how do you know it? And it's only been here for 100 years. Now, usually that's strange, isn't it? Because everything with these people is multi-millions and millions and billions and trillions of years, and suddenly something they pull out of the hat, and it's 100 years. Absolutely fantastic. What do you think? Mini-me moon. Oh, it's got a strange path too. A little astroloid. 100 times the distance of the moon. The asteroid from approaching much closer than about 38 times. Oh, marvellous. 216 HO3. Agree, eh? We're going to rename it. Wonder what we can call it. Same name after one of those entertainers, you know? Name it after Elton John. Because Lady Di, of course, is the moon goddess. That would be very fitting. Asteroid Elton. Now, this guy's got a bit of a video circulating, the 10 reasons why the Earth is round. And you can see him here with the partner. Both very small-eyed, aren't they now? In the background here doing this. Never get away from it, can you? Yeah, she's working hard for, who is this? Oh, here it is. She's working hard for NASA. One of the Star Trek, the STTS people going way back. There we go. Little vector idea here, whatever it is. We met Donald Trump in this story. Oh God, look at these ones here. Oh, do I need to say any more? Just look, help us. Well, could it be forever? I'll thank Johnny Draco for this little quote here from David Cassidy. Cassidy meaning one with the twisted locks, or clever. I hired a bodyguard who lived in my room. We didn't want to let anyone know what was going on, so I simply had to bring this guy with me everywhere I went, as if he were an old friend of mine. He was a muscular fellow, a bodybuilder type, in his early 30s, and I was this rather slight, androgynous looking 21-year-old. My stand-in on the Partridge Family, if you can believe it, was a girl. It was a gay thing. She was a girl, they were lovers. They lesbian lovers. Although my career there have been people who assume that I am homosexual. And thanks to the Partridge family, I found I gained a pretty strong gay following, which I rather liked. So much wasted time. They're the final words from David. Yes, a very interesting bird is the partridge. Of course, very like the grouse, which of course relates to the grouse 12. And also, it's really a Persian thing. So, right back a royal idea. As we can see here, this one's got a crown on its head. And interesting enough, the Kurdish idea coming from the partridge. So the oak and the dagger. The oak, the partridge and the dagger. Talk about bonsai dog doodah vans and magical mystery tours and buses across America. Well, here's one here. The Merry Pranksters, but sort of a family-friendly version, you might say. Here's the teapotters here. Yes, there they are. Definitely on the tea potting variety here. Shirley Jones. Well, here's the partridge bus, the Party Ridge. There's a couple of interesting things here I found, including, look, Pepper the Pig, PP, back on those PPs again, A77. Often in the artwork, looking quite femme fatale there, isn't it? Well, the program is deep and thick. That's what I can say. Remember Martin Luther King? Of course, based on Martin Luther. Well, we can see Martin Luther, it's just like Jack Black. You know, the short nose idea. Very good, Martin. And everybody bases so much on Martin Luther. I think Martin Luther wasn't like Sherman Mao. Another created identity. Same as Martin Luther King. The King, 95 for 14 there, folks. Isn't that nice? Beautiful. Here's Martin Luther. Oh, yeah, we may well laugh. Look at this one. We're honouring Martin Luther. Very good. Oh, well, tea-rum. Tea-rum, Martin. Look. Oh, I tell you, I can't believe what I have to deal with daily. I have not any friends near me that understand anything. That's certain. Look at this. The Nun and Martin Luther. People believe all this stuff. Scaligeri, history. Well, there you go. That's all I can say. One really feels like giving up because there's no audience really. Totally controlled. As I said, none of my friends get it. They don't want to understand anything. Just how it is. Watch this video by Truth is Stranger Than Fiction. He was crying fire and brimstone. He was in tears. I just made the comment, fire and brimstone is mind control. Martin Luther is mind control. Everything is mind control. Peace of mind is by stepping outside. Oh, look at this picture here. This is one. Who's this? Oh, there you go. Michelle Obama, eat your heart out. Who's here? Let's move this over so you can see. 5th grader. It was a fake moustache. This thing here. Yes, it's a funny, funny world. It looks like it's painted on. Look at the indent. What's going on here? I tell you, it's a laugh to me. Truth is stranger than fiction. Yeah, sure. You should see his logo, a bloody shell, a Fibonacci shell thing. Look, Martin Luther. So you believe in Martin Luther, do you? You SDA people? Very nice. Red hair. We know the markings. Nice lips there, Martin. Crimson chin. Beautiful.
More and more businesses are going green, and the time to take action is now. Affordable, timely, clean energy progress is possible with the right partner. Trust Direct Energy Renewable Services to help you meet your goals and build a more sustainable future.
Now, I took this picture yesterday afternoon, pretty late in the afternoon, and the moon had come up early, and it really shows some very interesting things when you blow it up. It's a pretty good little image I've managed to take here, just by hand, and you'll see something very strange here indeed. They say it's a shadow of the earth. Look at this curve here. Seriously, folks, just look at this, and when you come in further, like there's a coastline there. Now, isn't it interesting how that just falls away? Now, I certainly go for the electric sort of universe and electric sky. Freon and neon gases sort of illuminated. See how patchy all this is? Looks like this is just a projection on it, really, because I'll show you something else that's really interesting. You can see how it just falls away on there, look. Straight across there. Why is that? Why is this not lit up? Seen it's lit up to down here, and over here, look how you can see some of these so-called craters disappearing off. There's one real classic one here, and might have to go out to find it. Hang on. Yeah, look at this sort of holy bit looking here. Look how it fades away and then comes back around, and it fades all the way up to here. And it's just nothing like a shadow line. And if you look closely, you can see some fading sort of little cratery bits here still. Go a long way down. And I noticed how bright it all is just in a big barrier here. You see all that? When you go out, you see all this white. But when you go out, just bring it out here now, hang on. So when you go out enough, it's just all the same blue eventually. Seems to be sort of some fuzz around. That's all I'm saying. Bring it in here again. But that crater's sticking down. That's not right, is it? Look. very sort of murky, all the basey area, see? Let's come in now one more time near that crater. They can still vaguely make things out, but they just all vanish into nothingness. And the sun's in the sky. None of this makes sense. You should be able to see more of this face the way the sun is, really. Strange abnormalities here. And it goes in and out. Just very, very strange object, the moon. That's all I'm showing this for. People scream and say, wah, wah, wah. But anyone seriously, go and just look yourself enough at the moon and you'll know that it's not what they say. See how all this is furry and fuzzy? Like this is like a river running out to the coast. Found point break on the moon. Like little features, just like a coast, and then coming around to here. Goes quite a bit of a way down, as you can see. Yeah, she is a very strange object. All this area that's sort of like grey area.